Time got away from me. It's my own dang fault. It's on me. But now I need to get situated. I need to get our save file loaded up. And I need to grab that window. Okay. That should be good. Let me make sure everything else is good. It's likely gonna get warm because of that light. That light can get a little hot. All right. Okay. I think we are ready. Hello and welcome to Chrono Cross. I am Sammy. This is Sammy. You are Sammy. We are all Sammy. And today we have to do a tiny bit of backtracking. Not much, because thankfully we found a save spot. So we don't have to go very far in order to do what we need to do. I had a power outage yesterday for most of the evening. Apparently a car caught fire in the city north of me, and it knocked out the power for a lot of people. It knocked out my cellular service at one point. Like, I had to read by sunlight. It was crazy. All right, well, enough of stuff like reading. Let's go back to reading, because there's going to be reading involved. Okay. So, what I do remember is that we recruited Rasley. We put her in the Pokedex because we don't want to have her commit the heinous act that we are about to commit. Before we commit said heinous act, we're going to try to get a few more stat improvements, take advantage of our last star growth. Hopefully that doesn't run out too quickly. But if nothing else, we'll be getting gold and resources. And then I think we're finding another part of Skelly. I think it's here and not another world. This is also some pretty good practice for when we go up against the boss version of these guys. The boss version will have some extra skills. I think he'll have some double techs available. Whereas these guys are, frankly, kind of chumps. But when they show up in groups, they can sometimes be a little scary. Okay. Good. I do remember that Antidote was something that we were thinking about running back to Arnie Village to try to stock up on, because a lot of these people are poisoning me, and that's not fair. That's not kind. It's not something they should be allowed to do. Okay. Yeah, I have spoiled myself by playing in New Game Plus, because most people die after 1 or 2 hits. And so when I am sitting here, like, watching my characters get hit or have to go a few rounds before they can actually deal some significant damage, I'm just like, oh boy, what am I gonna do when I get to these bosses? It's gonna get scary. Oh, I remembered what else I should do. I should open this. I was a little late getting started on the stream today because I was making a video that took way too long to make. Oh man, did it take forever. And it's probably not worth it. It's probably only going to be shown to like 300 people. And I really wanted to spend the time doing it right and making something pretty good. I couldn't find everything that I wanted because I think some of the things I wanted have been removed, but that's okay. Alright, let's see. So it looks like I was able to refund everyone's beard hairs. As you watch the stream, you can earn beard hairs. And every once in a while I do some kind of community challenge. I'm going to kind of hold off on those for a little bit because I think I'm starting a new job on Monday. It's only a part-time job, but I've been unemployed for all of this year, so it would be nice to get an actual job. But I just have to wait for paperwork to be finished, and then they'll let me know. It shouldn't impact the stream schedule. Oh, Korcha. Okay. Okay, good. It's like, it looks like I'm gonna have to use a healing element. But yeah, stream won't be impacted. Keep hitting that follow. Keep, you know, sharing with your friends. We're gonna keep working on this. Alright. No actual treasure in there. Don't think... There might be treasure over here. Nope, there was not. But I know that there is treasure over here. He's standing on top of the treasure. That's why I have to go beat him up. I can almost take them down with 1 round of combat with Sammy. So we're getting stronger. But I need my other characters to be doing a lot better. Perfect. Korcha's doing okay. He's not one of my favorites, but relatively speaking, he's doing all right. He's holding his own. He's able to crit sometimes. I found an ointment. Is that it? I thought there was more. Do we not get it yet? Do we not get it yet? Okay, so I guess I don't get it yet. I will get it at some point. It might be in another world. And if that's the case, then we will just go and get it there. But for now, I think it is time to fight a couple of bosses in a row. I'm gonna just check to make sure there's not a chest. Okay. I don't have an actual map open. I'm following a guide. They do their best. I'm not the smartest person, and on top of that, sometimes I only glaze over the guide and barely really read what it's saying. Now, since yesterday taught me that power can be a fickle thing, I'm going to try to save a little more frequently. Okay, so this fight, we could have Rasley in the fight if we wanted. It wouldn't impact us to have her here. So, Dwarf Chieftain. Halt, humans! We cannot permit you to advance any further. The Hydra is the tutelary dietary of this forest. Hi-ho! Without it, this forest will die. Should you wish to advance, you will have to get by us. Prepare for battle, wicked humans! First reading of the stream. Okay, so that is a little more brutal than I thought it would be. I had kind of hoped that we were thinking kind of easy going. We're gonna go for the dwarf. Only because 74 damage might have actually overkilled the other guy, and I would rather build up other people's elemental levels. If only 6 damage would do it, then I don't need to be going crazy. Dang it. Alright, well, it's not enough for... Like, on her next turn, she can do her technique. Just not this time. Oh man, I really had hoped I would knock out 2 of them before we got here. Korcha, do you have any? You don't. I might... Okay. I've got a plan. The plan is to be reckless and see if we can make Sammy do this for us. Okay, okay. As long as it's not... Okay. It's like, as long as it's not fatal... He can hit all he wants because I'm gonna heal everybody. This is the only one I get. We're gonna have to live with it. Oh. Okay, we're down to 3. I was gonna say, they can still do this big move, but if we can knock down 1 more... Okay, so maybe they are done with their triple tech. We'll find out as we beat up their last friend. I think we're done with the triple tech. Oh, good. So now we just have to survive this thing. I saw that recover all, but I think I'm gonna hold it. I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Erg. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. We gotta keep watch of the element field, because I don't want them to get the opportunity to really boost their own damage. I don't think they'll get that opportunity. There's only 1 dude left. If he knocks down Lena, then I'll have... I don't know if I have a revive. Ugh. Okay, well, let's see what I can do. Oh, I can only survive and win. That's what I can do. Woo! Okay. Excellent. Definitely appreciated. Too strong! Are we unable to stop them? Poor guys, I think I killed them. The Hydra must be up ahead. Let's go, Sammy! We will, but first, let's allocate our new element. Alright, I do have one revive. We're also going to save, because that fight was a lot tougher than I thought it would be. And then I think we need to kill a couple of dudes to try to take advantage of our new growth level. It might only be max hit points, but 2 or 3 max hit points may be all the difference in the world in the next fight. Okay. I like it when she only has to give him a little thwack with her spatula. All of this is fine. Obviously, I would love to have like 200 hit points apiece, and I would love it if they were only doing like 1 or 2 damage to me, but this is okay. I think we already have everybody equipped with a copper helmet. The only thing I can think would be going back one screen to those big green dudes who can poison me. Just fighting one of them to see if I can get any stat boosts out of it. I'm gonna do that. And then we'll get the last treasure, and then we'll move on to the last boss fight of this area. Not the last boss fight. That would be crazy. We make an animal extinct and that's the end of the game. Congratulations, here's your new game plus. Oh boy. Oh, that hit a lot harder than I thought it would. I might need to heal because now she's poisoned, so every time she does anything, she's gonna take more damage. But I guess we can see how well we hold up. Yeah, but we'll just do like a level 1 heal for her. A cure. This is really just to keep her on her feet, just to make sure that if he decides to use another, I think it was Bush Basher, the 3rd level forest or green element. Okay. Now this one, I think anybody can handle this. I think that's the 1st level. Yeah, so 30. Psh. I mean, that was higher than I was expecting, but still. Alright, let's finish this thing, Korcha. Korcha! Alright, Sammy, let's finish this thing. There. I knew one of them would deal with it. Oh, wait, I need to see if I failed to do something. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. What I forgot to do is this. Go blammo, blammo. Probably should have related it to a specific comment, but I decided against it. So we come back here and here, and there. Now if you guys talk to me, it won't fall down. So I think we're golden. Okay, that was a lot more brutal than I thought it would be, so I'm gonna see if I need... Oh, okay. When Lena does the healing, she does a lot. But it didn't give me anything else I wanted, so I think we're ready. Let's cross our fingers and see if I can handle the Hydra. Sometimes these new save file fights are easy, and sometimes you're like, what the heck just happened? My perfect team is dead! Obviously, before we go in there, we're gonna go get this treasure. We gotta get our treasure. I need it. I need the treasure. You be fowler of the forest, human vermin! Prepare to receive the anger of nature that you so deserve. Hi-ho! Oh, great Hydra, hear my voice. Turn on these wretched humans. Oh, that didn't rhyme at all. Teach them how the forest, no, our planet, is pained by their existence. Hi-ho, Hydra, away! This sure as hell ain't my world. I can't believe there's a Hydra before my eyes. It's coming! I love that. Like, to make it look like it's down deeper, they flatten the 3D model and then they, like, make it 3D again to make it emerge. It's fun. It's fun what developers were doing in the late 90s, early 2000s. Okay, he is a yellow innate. We'll see if I've got any green equipped. I didn't take a green, I forget what it's called. I didn't take someone with an affinity for green with me. So we'll start with a nice little dash and slash. Just some simple physical damage. Now, we're gonna do the same with all of them. They're gonna use their techniques. But Lena is not going to be very helpful in this fight. Probably should have brought Nikki. Oh well, if we lose, we can always swap out anybody. Let's do it. Okay. Now, let's really turn up the heat. Hit him with a green. Worst that he'll do is get angry and use an element against me. I don't have any... Okay, so what Dizzy is just going to be how it is. She's not... I just don't have any restoratives that would do anything for her. I like it. I like it. Okay, I think it's time for a heal. I think I'm gonna need to do... okay. We're gonna go with my strongest. I'm not gonna risk it. And then Sammy's gonna be the one to heal. Unless he has to revive. Okay, okay. I think that's great. It's a sign that he's panicking and getting ready to lose. Wow. And she's really, really able to do a lot of damage now. Excellent. We're probably going to have to use some actual consumables to get this done. Woo! Okay, fine. That's better. That's fine as well. Yeah, I had a feeling that would be the case. That's fine. What do you humans intend to do with our mother planet? You know, just turn it to ash. That's the current goal. Not thinking of the future, cutting down trees like there's no tomorrow, burning the forests to make your towns even bigger, and all for what? Do you think that you are the only ones who live on this planet? Do you even know what life forms other than yourselves get up to? Hi-ho! Hi-ho! Don't kid yourselves. You're just hairless apes, or worse, hi-ho! You are nothing more than the freaks of evolution! Hi-ho! I thought that was like a death cry. I didn't realize he was just running away and angry. Okay. So I guess I have to get it from the corpse? Oh, okay. I think I did. We got our Hydra humor. So let's go get Kid and create our prophecy party. While we're on our way, of course. Let's go ahead and do that. And now, on to the prophecy. There's not a single dwarf roaming this forest anymore. Have they abandoned this place? Let's hurry. See, the problem, and it's not much of a problem, but it is going to be a problem for me. Oh, what are you doing? I really wish I could go back to my home island soon. I wonder how everyone's doing. We'll find out soon. Don't worry about it. Okay, teleporter. Korcha is getting replaced with Razlie. And then Lena will get replaced with Kid. I don't have consistent voices for either of them. And they're going to be the ones that I have to settle on quickly. But now, with Razlie, let's go ahead and say, Korcha, give me all your elements back. Razlie, auto-allocate for the whole party. And then equipment. Korcha. We still have another copper mail, but I'm still going to make him take it off. And then everything else he'll take off as well. Because at this point in the game, if they're not in my party, I don't want them holding on to the best of anything except maybe a weapon. Oh yeah, that's what he comes with. So I don't even have a bone lure. And then for you, okay, you also came with that. With her, I'm thinking, you don't need that. Unfortunately, we're kind of going to have to go with this weird... Like, I want to have something like a magic ring or magic defense. But she might be more of an all-arounder as I look at her stats. Like, her magic attack is less than her actual attack. So maybe I want to put more physical stuff. Get her evade up all the way. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Okay. The teleporter is a strange thing because it sent Korcha all the way back to another world. Alright, back to Goldove. Hopefully, well, I don't need to hope anything. I know what's coming. I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have a scene and I'm gonna do my best version of an Australian accent, which is not very good at all, but I'm gonna give it my best shot, dang it. That's the stuff we needed to save that girl, huh? And there's no time to lose. Full speed ahead! Let's rush that over to the doctor right away. Come on, you guys, hurry too. Well, I mean, I would have to press the circle button to walk, so of course I'm gonna hurry. It's the most efficient way. All right, Doc. Oh, it's you dudes. The patient's strength is at its limit without the antidote. Well, it's a good thing I have it. Didn't realize I would have to use it as a key item. Sometimes you just talk to people and that's enough. Can this be Hydra humor? But how? We will discuss that later. As long as we have this, making an antidote will be easier than catching a wave. We can save the girl with this. We will prepare an antidote right away. Nurse, help me with the preparations stat. Yes? I have no idea where in the world you found this, nor do I know who you really are. But now is not the time to ask such questions. You have done your part. Now you can leave the rest to me. We're not going to be able to recruit him, sadly. You heard the doc. We've done all we can. Just trust him and wait. It's already close to nightfall. Doc, how is she? Will she be all right? Yes, she has passed the critical period. There are no signs of complications from the poison. The girl has held up well, but only thanks to you dudes. You have done the impossible by finding the antidote. I still cannot believe it. You with the red bandana, you're Sammy, correct? She would like to speak with you. It will be a little while longer before she falls asleep from the anesthetic. Will you speak with her, dude? Okay, here we go. I haven't practiced at all, and yet I am still gonna try. I will be in the next door. I will be in the room next door, so call me when you need me. And do not forget that even though the poison is gone, she has not completely recovered. Well then, catch you later, dude. Okay. Oi, baga. Oi and baga. That oi and baga will get me there. Hee, you've become bloody handsome while I was out of it. I can't go like high pitched. This is the best we're gonna get. I don't know all the. Damn it! I went surfer. Oi, baga. I don't know all the details, but I heard what happened from the doc. Looks like there's been a lot going on while I was asleep. I guess it proves that you can take care of yourself now, eh? Oi, Sammy! Oi, Sammy, baga, you did good, mate. Why don't you look cheerful for a change? Ha! I would have been all right without any antidote at all. Struth, now I owe you one. Sammy, thanks. Damn it, I can't hold on to it. That sucks because she's gonna be with us for like a little bit of this stream. A world different from our own? That is far out, man. That there really is such a thing? And you dudes are from this other world, I presume? Just to make it clear, Doc, the only one that's from the other world is Sammy. Well, and Rasley. All the others, including myself, are from this world. We're all with him for different reasons, though. I'm from the same world as Sammy too. Whoops, my bad. I totally forgot. Come to think of it, the first time we met you was in the Hydra Marshes. Yes, if Sammy E hadn't come and saved me, I would have been in big, big trouble. Another world. So I suppose some things are slightly different. The Hydra Marshes are a good example of this. Otherwise, we would have never found a Hydra in this world. Parallel worlds never to cross each other, yet existing alongside one another. Hey, Doc, let's not think too deeply about this. There isn't any easy way to explain it. Even after going through it myself, I still doubt what I saw. Let's just drop the theories, the girl's been saved, that's all we need to know, right?
Ha ha ha, that's very like you, Korcha. But he's got a point, Doctor. Kid's life has been saved. I don't think we need to think about anything further for the time being.
Well, I guess you are right. I cannot find an answer to this by thinking about it on my own. It is pretty late. We have been talking for quite some time. Let's call it a night. One good day's rest should be enough to let her... Oh, damn it. To let her get up and hang 10. I'm gonna, always be going back and forth with Kid and Doc. Although we'll probably never speak to Doc again, so... we won't have to worry about him. Although that would be a fun version of the playthrough to go Kid and Doc. And just tear up my head that can't process both of them. Thief! Thief! J'accuse! Bagger. Oi, Bagger. What you gonna do, Sammy? You've already found a way back to your own world, right? You could just go back home and live a peaceful life, pretending that nothing ever happened. But can you really forget everything you've seen here? Can you live with yourself if you turn your back on us? Just really getting all the use out of some of these cutscenes that they possibly can. Now come to me, Sammy the Assassin of Time, the Chrono Trigger! What are you gonna do, Sammy? I won't go back yet. Okay, well, I don't think there's any difference, but I'm gonna be the hero. I see. Then I'll stick around with you a little longer. But just don't slow me down, you hear? I don't know what happened 10 years ago, but it looks like Viper's mob have got something to do with it. Let's go after him. I need to go bash up that Lynx character and get me hands on the Frozen Flame. Lynx? He stole something precious from me. He's taken away my future. I'll find him, no matter what it takes. Korcha, I heard that you helped in the search too. Let's do that again. Korcha, I heard that you helped in the search too. It was nothing. Yeah, well, thanks for nothing. Now then, at one point, I thought we were doomed for sure, but it looks like it's all settled now. All that's left is to take you guys back to Termina, right? My job ends there. You get a special discount price of 300 gold for the round trip. Sorry, but I need to make a living too. You're pretty damn shrewd, eh? I shouldn't have thanked you earlier. Hmm? Or maybe that was Kid saying, hmm? What is it? You looking for something? Yeah. Well, the elements I had on me grid are gone. Oi, Sammy! Did you remove the elements from me grid? Oi! Sorry. Bugger. If it wasn't you, then who did it? The only ones looking over you while we were gone were the doc and the nurse. They should be in the next door. They should be in the room next door, so let's ask them when we head out. The doc should know something. I hope you're right. Huh? Mel? What you doing? Hey, Blondie. If you want your stuff back, I challenge you to catch me. Mel, wait. What is it, dude? Is Mel up to something again? Well, yeah, the same old mischief. But this time she's gone too far. Jeez, that idiot. What is she thinking? I don't get it. I'm sorry about her, kid. I'll get the stuff back from her later. So go easy on her, all right? That's no problem. It ain't anything I'll suffer without anyway. Not to be rude, but I don't have time to play around with brats. I've got to go chase after lynx. I'm just gonna give it up. I have no Australian accent. I'll do an occasional baga. What is it, Sammy? You need those elements. Baga, well, you're not wrong. But Korcha said he'd get them back later. We don't have time to waste, ain't that right, Sammy? Come on, mate, let's go. No. Let's go after Mel. Let's see. So apparently the only way to get a frame that I definitely don't have it. So the Goldovian Stitch frame and then Mel as a playable character is to insist that we go after her. We want those dang elements. Baga. All right, if you insist. Okay, then let's go find that brat right away. Time ain't gonna wait for us. That's the plan, Korcha. Why don't you help us out a bit? It'll be over a lot quicker that way. Gotcha. Okay. That is not the party that I want. But, it's close to the party that I want, so let's go empty everything out from, whoops, Lena. Give me the elements, please. And the equipment, please. I don't think I need all those copper mails, but there we go. Let's go catch Mel. First things first, we'll belly up to the bar. Yes, Mel? She hasn't come back here today. Has she done something again? Why did she do this time? Did she write graffiti on the walls again? Well, it's nothing big. If she isn't here, that's okay. Sounds like she isn't here. Maybe she left Goldove entirely. All right. Chief Diria is in prayer. You may not enter the shrine now. Come back a little later. It shouldn't be that long. What brings you here, Korcha? It's rare to see you come out to this tower. Oh, never mind that. By the way, have you seen Mel around here? We're looking for her right now. Mel? No, I haven't seen her today. Have you tried the residential tower? So she hasn't come this way. Thanks for the info. As you just heard, she hasn't come this way. The only place left is the residential tower. Well, there's the sea too, but that's not likely. Once we corner her, it's all over. Let's go! Ba 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 ba. Huh? Ba. Mel's heading for the residential tower. We've got her cornered now. Okay, let's go. We should find her in no time. Yeah, all the guide says is we find her in the residential tower, so hopefully I don't screw this up. This is the end. There's no place left to run. Baga. So what are we gonna do? If all three of us barge in at once, she's gonna escape. There are 3 exits from this tower. If we go in through a different exit, there's no escape. Listen up. Don't ya dare let Mel get outside. Leave it to me, bro. All I have to do is stop Mel getting out of this exit, right? Yep, I'm counting on ya. Now, there are 2 exits left. Well, now there are 2 exits left. We'll even end up with some manpower to spare. It's game over, Mel. Let's do it. Okay. What do I gotta do? Oh, that was it. That was easy. Wah! You idiot. That's what you get for messing with my customers. I'm not gonna forgive you just because you cried. That should be enough. We've got me stuff back, and there's been no harm done. Even so, we have to teach this kid some proper manners. You never know when she might do it again. Don't worry about such minor stuff. I say it's already forgiven. Let's just leave it at that. Besides, Bagat, the little one's got some guts to steal from a member of the Radical Dreamers. Ha 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 ha. Hey, don't ya call me a little one. I got a name too, you know, it's Mel. Ooh, feisty. She's got a real spirit too. But weren't you crying just now, or were you just faking it? I tell you, she's gonna be a real mean one when she grows up. Ha 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 ha. What you mean by that? Whoops, I guess you're still a little one. Don't worry, just forget it. I said don't you call me a little one. Hey, are you sure you want to leave it at that? I just don't get ya. Oh well, no use bothering with it now. Then I'll go ahead and wait for you at the docks. Come and find me when you're ready. Ready to go? All right, let's get moving then. Okay, so like I said, we're taking Rasley. That gives us at least one side of the three main color pairs. So white and black pair, red and blue pair, and then green and yellow pair. It means that we'll be strong against blue, and then, you know, blue can really devastate only one member of our party. Hearties. Okay. Elements, as I said, we want them. We're gonna fill up the whole party with them. And then equipment. On Kid, oh, I forgot to get her a new copper dagger. She definitely wants... crap. Okay. Silver pendant. No. Magic ring. And then on you, we'll go copper helmet, sight scope. And just for now, until we can get something for evasion, we'll go with the silver pendant. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Now, if there is anyone who can forge weapons around here, then I can just quickly get a copper knife for Kid. And then we should be up to snuff and ready to go. Ready to handle anything that they're going to give us. Also, the element shop apparently has some elements, but I'm not going to get them. I'll be honest with you, I don't put a lot of focus on the elements except maybe the trap elements. Mostly because a lot of them I'll just pick up for free. So I'm not that worried. But you, I think you, yeah. I need a copper dagger for her. I might get one of those just to have one. Don't have any iron. Just in case there's another time I need to grab Lena, I'll have her weapon ready. But the whole reason we did that was to make sure the Kid is ready to actually fight. You want to go back to Termina? Yep, back to Termina. Okay, let's go. It was nice knowing you, but this is goodbye. I'm sure of it. Korcha left your party. Boo. Boo-hoo. Okay. Like, I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I wanted to get Mel. That's the reason I played that whole chase sequence. But I'm sitting here thinking about it, and like, in reality, I would have just let him go because they were back when Kid was at a much lower growth level. I had worse elements. Okay. So we gotta go watch a cutscene. Is it here? No. Oh, it is here. Never mind. The general and his men are headed for Fort Dragonia. There has been word that the major power of the East, Por, is up to something suspicious. They seem to have heard rumors of the frozen flame being in El Nido and are coming to investigate.
My then, that means the poor army might invade this town any time now. I wonder if we will be all right.
Yes, that is why we are moving to the fort for a while. That fort is far from town, so it is not used normally, but it has good defenses. I was ordered to remain at the manor and protect Miss Riddle, but she felt very uneasy about the way General Viper was acting before he left, so... Oi, Sammy, did you hear that? While I was snoozing away in Goldove, Lynx and his mob hightailed it out of the manor. That fort's supposedly a ruin built by the extinct Dragonians. I heard there have been all kinds of mystic rituals there. It's said that the dragon tear was needed for the rituals. Bloody bastards, what are they up to now? Sammy, this is no longer just our problem. If we don't stop these buggers now, they're gonna cause some major hell around here.
Fort Dragonia is on top of Mount Pyre, southeast of here. It'll be hard to get there by land. So the question now is, how are we gonna get a boat?
Blonde braids, a blood-red blouse. That sounds like the description of that thief from the Radical Dreamers. Bump, bump, bump. And that red bandana. He is just like the ghost Karsh was describing. So what? You want to take us on or something? Sorry, Dari, but we're in a bit of a rush to that Fort Dragonia of yours. What business do you have at the fort? That makes me even more suspicious. I will draw my sword if need be. Oh, Glenn, stop that. Your brother would never have drawn his sword in such circumstances. That's not the voice I used for that lady earlier. I have already forgotten it. Leave my brother out of this. Oi, don't get your knickers in a knot. Gotta be very careful about that particular word. It means pants or stockings or socks. Baga, I don't care if you draw your sword or whatever. I ain't stopping for you. See ya. All right. Forgive me for my rash behavior. Come to think of it, I really have no interest in who you are. Really, I only want to know blah 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 blah. Really, I only want to know the truth of what is happening here. I shall follow my own way to find the truth. If you intend to go to the fort, I would offer you a word of advice. When you get on your boat, first head north and then east. You should find a small island there. A retired dragoon now lives there. Find him and ask for his advice. There are many frightful rumors about that fort, you know. You never know what you never know what to expect there. I expect that the prophecy will come true. Baga, all we need to do now is to find a boat. Let's get a move on. I know what's coming in this game. I know what is ahead of us. And I just keep thinking about the fact that eventually I won't have to pretend that I can do any sort of Australian accent, but instead I'll have to pretend I know how to do a French accent. And that's much worse. You guys need to cross the sea? Then I just might think about lending you my boat. On 2 conditions. Ha! With that clunky boat of yours, I don't think we're gonna survive a round trip. But I guess this ain't the time to be picky. So, Korcha, what are your conditions?
first, if you find the dragon tear, give it to me. The other condition is, well, once all this ruckus is over, I want you to... What was that? Stop mumbling and speak up. I can't hear you. I want you to be my wife. Huh? What? Did you just say? I said, I want you to be my wife. Oi, Korcha, don't mess with me. I'm gonna kick your arse so hard you'll kiss the moons. I'm not joking. To tell you the truth, it was love at first sight. Oi, you know who I am, don't ya? Yeah, you're some kind of thief, ain't ya? Don't you worry, I don't care about your past. I don't want ya to feel forced. We can wait until all this fuss is over, so please? Just tell him that you will. Let's see. Okay, just tell him that you will. Yeah, that's deserved. Sammy, this is none of your business. It's me own problem. Baga. Okay, understood. But this ain't something I can agree to on a whim. I'll consider it, but not until I settle the score with Lynx. That's about the best I can promise. I can't guarantee you anything more. All right, that's all I need to know. Okay, I'll lend you my boat. What was that Glenn guy saying earlier? Something about going to see an old man on a small island to the east? Hey, you be careful with yourself from now on. Just remember that your life is not just your own anymore. You're carrying my wife-to-be. Brrr, goosebumps. Do you want me to come with you? Yeah, we'll take him with us. Now he is permanently in our party. Apparently we can get him back at another point if we had decided to say no. But for now, he is in our party. Which means he's in my Pokedex. Okay then, I'll be heading home. Remember, I'm just lending you my boat. Don't you dare sink it. Take care! Oh, there we go. Sometimes we just gotta speed things up a little bit. Let me on the boat. Let me on the boat. Okay, let's go. All right, now I finally get the opportunity to do the thing that I wanted to do for a while, which is to come in here, visit the bluffs. There's a few elements, there might be some equipment, plus there's monsters. And on this one, I mostly have it memorized. It's not a big location. You visit it enough times and you realize it's not that hard to keep track of. There might be one spot where I get a little bit twisted around. Neat. Probably won't be worth anything, but Kid and Rasley are new, so maybe. Oh, even Sammy got some hit points. Okay.
Now this part is a bit of a pain in the butt. Ow, dang it. I was like, I can't get too close, and I thought I was just fine. I was not. Try it again. Like, the rest of them are a minor nuisance. This is the only one that really kind of makes me go, ah! Okay. I was like, I might have gone too early. That might have been my mistake. I like their names. Loch Nest. That's a clever name. I also like the fact that I can kill him in 2 hits. That's a good sign that I'm getting stronger. Excellent. There's my treasure. Now I believe I want to go up the far left route. And that's going to be one more treasure. Then I'll go up the middle route and go practically all the way to the top. And if I leave through Viper Manor, the boat will reposition itself, which is nice. Okay, so there is a chest over there, so I do need to get knocked off intentionally. And then I gotta do my best to not get knocked off intentionally or otherwise. No, I thought I had timed it well. Dang it! Once again, thought I had timed it well. Okay, I did time it well that time. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. I was about to say, I don't think we've found any iron, but we won't find any iron for a little bit. We might be coming up to the iron section, but we'll find out. Excellent. I love meteorite. That was the one they were telling me to go buy in Goldove, and I was like, that's expensive. I need to save my gold for some trap elements. And even on those trap elements, I'm not going to use all of them. Okay, this one, I think we go left. Yes. Dang it. Dang it. Just right. So I just need to check to make sure that there's nothing else that I'm missing. I don't want to go pull up a map to show me all of the treasure, because this is only a 2-screen area, so I don't really feel like it's that much of an imposition to try to make sure I'm not skipping anything. But it doesn't look like, well, I can't tell. I don't know what's underneath that bridge that's over there. These bats, these gobbledygooks. They're still fairly powerful. They're going to remain fairly powerful, but I think it's a leveled up version that's going to show up later. That or it's still this version and they just show up as backup. Okay, that was all I needed to know. I don't usually like to walk around at double speed because I sometimes miss what I was looking for. In fact, I'm definitely going to turn it off because I don't want to get knocked down by a pool. Okay. Okay, that was everything I needed to see. I am comfortable with it now. Just go straight back to the boat and be done with it. Of course. Of course. There it is. Okay. Off to the boat. Let me on. Yes. Get on the boat, please. Now, we need to go back to Goldove and talk to Mel. I'm sad her name isn't Melcha. Now, there are some things that could be done on some of the Dragon Islands, but the guide that I follow saves them for when it becomes relevant, and they're like, get all of the treasure at once. It doesn't change. And most of it is inaccessible. So you're really just going there to look and be like, man, I wonder what it's going to take to be able to do this stuff. Okay, she was all the way downstairs. And she should give me a frame.
Oh, Blondie, I have something that I wanted to discuss with you.
Baga, huh? You need to talk to me. Go ahead, speak up.
Mel would like to speak to you in private if possible.
Sure, whatever. That's fine with me. So, what'd you wanna talk to me about?
Actually,
Sure, you got it. His problem was driving me up the wall too. Mel, I understand your feelings real well. Don't ya worry. I won't get in your way.
Thank you, kid. Then please take Mel with you. Oh, and kid, take this as a token of our promise. It's a special frame made in Goldove called the Goldovian Stitch. It's got a cool looking pattern, so I'm sure you'll like it.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna stick with a T for 3. That's kind of my favorite. Okay, so that gives us Mel, who goes into the Pokédex. That's what I call it. I don't know what it's called when you just store them away. And it looks as though if I did take her with me, she has a double take with Kid. A double tech called Double Take. So maybe she's another thief style character. I'm just not gonna put her in my party, so I don't know. Okay, we gotta go to another world.
Oh, rats! Mel has to stay behind? That's no fun.
Sorry. I got stuff to do, and I've got a party that I can rely on to do that stuff. I don't think I need 2 people to steal 1 item. And usually with the double techs, they replace the tech that they were going to do. I don't know if using it on one person uses it for both of them, or if both of them have the same double tech. I've only ever used a double tech once. It was cool. And then I just never really was curious about it. I was like, okay, whatever. So I might need to pay closer attention at some point. Okay, off to the Hydra Marshes. We stop at Termina to do this. Oh, I should have stopped at Arnie. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I got the Shadow Forest and the Hydra Marshes confused. It happens. But the reason we are here is to essentially do the same thing that we did in the home world here. I don't see anything there. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I am. I'm gonna fight that Wraith. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him and I'm gonna take him out. That's what's gonna happen. See, look at that. Look at that. He's already drooping. Since he interrupted, let's go ahead and pilfer. Good job. Now I want to get to a bigger fight because I want to see if Rasley has... there are a couple of characters. I'm only thinking of Riddle right now, but when she does her level 3 attack, it hits everybody. So she'll start a combo on one person and then suddenly hit everybody on the field and then come back. But it's an affix-based hit. So if I were to fight someone who heals from that element, then I have to be careful not to use the elemental regular attack. And I think Rasley does the same, but I could be wrong. She might just have a regular level 3 attack. Okay. Dang it. Well, that's fine. That's less fine. But it's okay because we're going to clear the field with a red. If I had a yellow summon, this would be the perfect time to use it. But I don't. I don't. It is. She does. I love it. So she'll, with her level 3, she will attack everyone. I should have done a regular combo. I just wanted to see. I was curious. And these guys are tougher than I had anticipated. Ugh. Rasley is not very strong yet. I have to get her through a few growth levels. Whoa! I may have to run away from this place. I was not anticipating that. That was intense. Wow. Okay, run away briefly. Maybe we'll stay away from those dudes. That was brutal. That was not the wake-up call I was anticipating. Okay, so... I'm scared. I am scared, but we're gonna do it. I might just have to run away from that particular enemy for a little while longer. I'm just a little guy at growth level 10. I don't have a lot of muscle behind my hits. Okay, they will not let me call the wingipede. And that is fine. I'm genuinely shocked. Shocked and amazed that those dudes were able to knock me out as quick as they did. Because I don't think I'll be able to avoid some of the gerblins. So let's see how this goes. Otherwise I might have to return later for the life sparkle. No, I should be able to handle this. Okay. Let's see what he's got in his pockets. Let's see what he's got. Okay. I'm always glad for a free antidote. Oh my goodness, I am always glad for a free antidote. Because the green magic sometimes can just cause poison. Just gives you a little bit of poison to go with it. Ugh. Okay. I was like, I'm taking a risk here that I probably don't need to take, and yet I still took it. But that was the lesson I needed to learn, was could I withstand that particular fight? Let's find our green tinkler. Oh, I'm over here being lazy, thinking about something else a million miles away. Okay, we got the seed. I'm mostly avoiding these fights because they're hitting much harder than I anticipated, and they're not offering any stat boosts. Okay. Nice. That was unintentional. I thought I would have to fight the guy. And he just walked right past me.
A rare flower that only be growing in poisonous marshes. Finally, it be ours, all because the Hydra be extinct now. Humans destroyed the ecosystem that kept the water clean. That be why the Hydra died out. With the ruler of the forest gone, dead, the dwarves be gone now. This forest be belonging to us. What are those two talking about? What be you looking at? Pretty impressive making it through the poison marshes. But there be nothing here. Get lost. Beat it. No, wait. They must be pretty weak from the poison. Let's have fun with them. Yeah. Mwahahaha. Not a bad idea. Let's tear them up.
Let's see if they can tear me up. I mean, sometimes these scripted fights end up being a lot harder than you anticipate them to be. But it's not looking like this will be one of them. I'm gonna get your buddy back there. Oh, wow. I mean, that was a pretty good wallop. Dang it. It's very smart of them to target the person who is doing the attack. Just sucks. I don't want them to. Good. Let's remove that green field. So we don't want them to get an, unnecessary advantage. Dang it. I might have to heal. Yep, I'm definitely going to have to do a heal. Okay, start with that guy. Then let's just do a level 1 cure on Kid. Hopefully that keeps her on her feet. Not for long. Good. Okay. Unfortunately, Razlie is not offering that much help, so I'm gonna see what she can do with magic. Maybe she's a little bit stronger there. We did it. We did it. Oh, whoops. There we go. All right. That gives us what we need to get another character. We can try to do a few more things here, but I see what's on the way. So I'm just gonna quickly save. Those bugs do a lot more damage than everybody else around here. We'll see. We'll see if I can handle this fight. Not this fight. This fight will be easy. Okay, okay. Cut him and then steal from him. What'd you got? What'd you got? Alright, alright, that's fine. That makes up for the one that we had to use earlier. So I can live with that. Good. But here comes the fight that I'm scared of. Because I want that box. I might try to go more magic-based against these guys. I need green elements, and I don't think I have any. I don't. Okay. Ugh. All right, that should be fine. Let him do it. He doesn't have a full yellow field yet. Besides, the 40 damage is so much better than the 75 that he can do. Well, that sucked. That also sucked. Okay, catch a falling star with a Raz Star. She's my green elemental, so we're gonna see if she can do any more. Good, good. We got one of them injured. Still standing. Wow. Hit for so much. That bites. Every single one of her attacks missed except for one. Now there is a way to cheat. And I say cheat, but it's one of the analog sticks gives you the option to fully replenish your elements. So if you're playing with Razlie and she refuses to hit people, then you can just quickly regain them all. I didn't have to do that this time. I'm also going to continue aiming for my cheap elements. Okay. Man, I need him to be staggered or injured, bloodied. Alright, do it again for another 100. It's way better than every other one of your attacks. It was significantly better. Okay, so that was a tough fight, but we survived it. Oh man, I'm glad they didn't do a lot of hits against me, but boy. Let's try to avoid that fight again. No treasure over there. Once again, I cannot remember what I saw with my own eyeballs to know if there is any here. Looks like 0. Okay. Whoops, what did I do? Oh, Sammy found a good backbone. There was something that I clicked too fast and didn't read. Now I remember, I had really good posture. Must have been from the proper upbringing my grandma gave me. Old grandma. Grandma, that's right, I was raised by my grandma. I wonder how she's doing. I bet she's worried sick. Maybe she's dead. But little by little, we are getting our characters put together. So we'll use the life sparkle. I am not going over that flower. That flower will kill one of my characters as a final act of defiance. Okay, so we need to go back to Viper Manor and recruit Neo-Theo, who is just going to stay in the library. Okay. There we go. Looking good. Now, what did I say? We're going to Viper Manor in another world because I know that we can't get to it in the home world. There is work being done. Whoops. On some of the maps, I end up using the direction pad because the analog sticks are mapped to the same direction as the analog pad, obviously. You want, if you're going to use movement in both input methods, you want them to match. The issue comes when I'm using the analog stick, and I think down should come in one direction, and the game's like, no, down is actually to the left this time. So right now, up is to the left. That's cool. It's very stylized and cool. They've been doing that since at least Final Fantasy VII, because this was new to the PlayStation era. Blossom! Hi! I'm Neo-Theo. So you must be my master. Nice to meet you, bud. Okay. And just stay right there. Thank you for joining my party. I feel a little guilty about that, but, what are we going to do? I don't want him in my party right now. And probably never. Well, I don't want to say never. If I ever learn how to get the Chrono Cross and summon players from another save file, I'll want to try out some of these dudes that I've never really played with before. Okay. That is everything there. We're going to Water Dragon Isle in another world. It is important that we designate which world we are going to, because we don't want people to think that we're going to the Water Dragon Isle where we're supposed to be going, which is the home world. But we're going here because we might be... Actually, I think we're about to get Skelly in our party. We've got to get 2, maybe 3 more sets of bones for him. Okie dokie. Here, there's a treasure all the way over here. Nice. Nice. All right, I will start to craft iron equipment. I don't know if I can hold my own against this dude, but if he drops iron, I want it. And it's only one of them. I should be able to hold my own. Excellent. What do we get? Ah, just a tablet. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Like, eventually, I'm going to max out on tablets. There's just no getting around it. And I don't think this game replaces items that you don't need with gold. I think that was only like a couple of Final Fantasy games where once you maxed out on a certain item, then picking it up from an enemy or a treasure box would automatically sell it and convert it to gold. And I don't think Chrono Cross does that. Okay. Steal another tablet. Maybe he's got something rarer than that. Doesn't look like it. Like, I'm hoping I can steal iron. I'm hoping maybe he ate some iron while wandering around. But a carapace is good too. Or a feather. I like feathers. Okay, there's the iron. Now I know where to go for the bones. This is one of my favorite places that changes between another world and the home world. So here we are in another world. It's all dried out. You can see these pillars just standing here. Just keep that in mind when we go back home. I found this thing at the dried up waterfall. It's kind of creepy, so I'll give it to you for free. Oh, no thanks needed. Ah, don't mention it. I have nothing to do with it now, so see ya!
Yeah, I had a pretty good physique. Did I ever tell you I did acrobatics? Hey, that's right, I used to be a clown in the circus.
Whoever would have guessed? Okay, now we've got the dusty ruins of this place. What does she have to say? Have you come to this island seeking the dragon god? If so, please turn back now. Due to the abnormal weather conditions, the fountain has run completely dry. This island, once called the Island of Springs, is desolate as you now see. I guess she doesn't care about the fact that I have a fairy with me. Alright, whatever. You know, it's not my life. It's their life. If they want to ignore the fairy that's right in their face, who am I to stand in their way? Okay, this says there is more iron to be... I see it. Alright, that gave us 4 pieces of iron. Hopefully that's enough to craft weapons for everybody. So, next we're going to the Isle of the Damned. And I think that's the last place we're going to find bones for Skelly. But it won't be the end of his story just yet. Whoops, there we go. And as always, we're just gonna do a quick little save, just in case I have another power outage like I did yesterday. Okay. No cutscenes. And there should be no enemies either. Because in another world, the enemies come much later. Oh man, I don't know which bone is which. Yeah, I'll just connect whatever. There. The foot bone's connected to the leg bone. Leg bone's connected to the knee bone. Alright, I'll shut up. But seriously, thanks a lot, guys. I'm finally in one piece. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere, someday. One of these days, I'll return the favor. Alright, we have lost Skelly. He has left the inventory. If we look, there is no more heavy skull or bones or anything else. He is gone. And all I got was an eyeball. Okay. So let's go, let's go make him return the favor. Let's force him into our services for the rest of time. 'Cause I'm a nice guy like that. Okay. Here we are. Using the direction pad again. Strange. That clock hasn't moved for ages. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. She didn't say nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. I just wanted to try to get into the head. I'm home! That voice, could that be you? It's me, Skelly. I've come back home. Oh, Skelly, come over here and let me hug you. Grandma! Skelly! Skelly, why are you so thin? Haven't you been eating well? Grandma, I don't know how to break this to you, but... It's all right, Skelly. I'm just so happy that you are back. It must have been very hard on you. Don't leave again, Skelly. Oh, don't cry so much. My clothes are getting all wet.
I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm so happy. You always told me not to hold back tears of joy. Skelly.
Well, that was touching. I'm sure we'll never see him again. Okay. Let's go check to see if they're bored with each other yet.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks, man. Thanks to you guys, I can hang with my grandma again. Ask me if there's anything I can help you with.
Please. Skelly became the life of my party. Then we'll let him stay with his granny. He doesn't get sucked up into like a airship or something. Although I do wish that there were like a singular location where all of my party members hung out and got to know each other. But then I'd be tempted to never use like the teleporter again, and I think the teleporter is the only way to get people into your party. Because I don't think I can talk to him to make him say, yeah, I'll join up with you. I don't know. Maybe I can. I've never tried. I usually think I know what kind of party I want. And I'm like, I'm just going to stick with this party. Okay.
Oi, bugger. What happened here? Did Lynx do this?
That's correct.
Maybe not.
The correct answer is, I did this under Monsieur Lynx's orders. Salut, Sammy. Did you miss moi?
Not you again.
Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Excusez-moi, Sammy, but do you want to know why I burned this place to the ground? Tell me. Well, first of all, to teach you all a lesson. And second of all, to get rid of that geezer who lives here. He is an ally of the Acacia Dragoons, and I hear he's quite skilled. I was disappointed to see that the geezer isn't here. I wonder where he went. And one more thing, Sammy. Monsieur Lynx gave moi another order. That is to slow down your pursuit. Here I go. Here she goes. Let's see if I can go. Infin, take all the time you wish. Don't need a lot of it. Hey, what happened to all the time I wish? You're fighting back. That's not all the time I wish. Since she's black innate and I am white innate, I should do more damage to her with white spells. But if she targets Sammy, she should do more damage to him. Okay. Yeah, and she just keeps targeting Sammy. Rasley, you might have to get onto heals. Good. Good. Oh, boo. Alright, so the game tells me that if I don't get the moon glasses, then I need to stop and try it again. But, well, then again, as I'm reading about it, it does sound pretty powerful. Okay. we saved right there, so we're going to do it. We're going to try that again. They don't have a convenient way to save scum in this game. Like, I can't load mid-fight. So you guys might as well get a chance to see what I see when I'm logging in and getting the game all ready. Okay. That is the most recent one. And it's right where I want to be. So I'm not going to repeat everything that I just said. I guess, you know, watch the stream again. It'll be posted on YouTube after I'm finished. Okay, here I go as well. We're going to do the same thing we did at the beginning, but we're just trying to steal. Okay, so I think she does do less damage to Kid. Because she did like 40 to me and only 22 to her. Okay, who is that? Now, we want the moon glasses. We still did not get the moon glasses. Third try's the charm. Easy peasy, gonna be a breeze. We'll get it. We'll get it this time. I didn't even know about the moon glasses, if I'm honest with you. In all the years of owning this game on 2 different platforms, never knew about the moon glasses. And now I'm reading in here that it's a rare steal, and that if you don't get it, then try it again. Because maybe this is the only place I can get it. Okay. We're just mashing X through all of this. Because this is the part we wanted. This is the important part. Okay, good. As long as she doesn't interrupt him, and I'm always gonna treat this as though the fight is for real and I'm not going to reset. If anything, I might put Kid in the front so that she's the first one to act. But then if she misses and doesn't get a chance to steal in the first turn, well, it would be the same way if she missed in this turn. Alright, moon glasses. Still no moon glasses. Close. Start. I am going to put Kid in the front. Make it go a little bit faster. Okay. I'm getting those moon glasses if it's the last thing I do. Oh, it automatically put Lynx in the front. Or not Lynx, Surge. Sammy. It's not Surge in this game, it's Sammy. In my stream specifically, it is Sammy. Okay, I think Kid is in the front. It looked like the battle centered on her. And there she is, right where I want her to be. Perfect. That was exactly how I wanted it to go. Come on, moon glasses. No! Try it again. Try it again. I'm not the crazy one. You're the crazy one. I'm glad I paid attention when I did. I almost started another new game. Okay, Kid in the front, and we'll save ourselves one more button press simply by saving there. And then we're skipping all of this dialogue because, dang it, I want that freaking moon glasses. Probably should have said not really. Here she goes. Okay. Moon glasses. Oh no. Come on, moon glasses. Oh my gosh. That is so frustrating. I think that was try number 4, so this will be try number last. Win or lose, we are carrying on. Or, I guess, moon glasses or no. And it does say this is the only time that they are available. This is the only time that I could get them. So if I skip them now, if I give up on this fight, then I'll never get them. And they're really only useful here at a new game. Alright, so we can speed it up a few lines by saying I don't want to hear it. Okay. Here we go. Moon glasses. First time ever acquiring them. It's gonna be a photon beam. I'm gonna try it again. This is the only time I can get it in the game, dang it. We might as well see just how irritating it is. And then you, if you at home, you know, have ever thought, I want to design a video game, then you can know just how irritating it is when you have to rely on RNGesus to get what you want. All right, kid, get in there and do it. Okay. Okay. We're taking her. We're taking her this time. Now, what I could do, and I'm not going to do it, but what I could do is figure out which one of the analog sticks I have to press in order to fill out my magic. So that I don't have to go through hitting her a few times like I do. Okay. I know I said that the last 2 times were going to be the last time, but damn it, this is the only time I can get it in this game. This is the only time I get one chance to steal this thing. And we're here. This is it. This is the one chance that I get to steal this thing. So we're gonna try to steal this dang thing. Okay. Okay. Come in and punch her a couple of times. Punch, punch, punch. And we say element, pilfer. We're not going to deal with that. Missing is not an option. I would rather the photon ray than to miss entirely. Okay, in we go. Double speed. Nope. Oh, good. I was like, I didn't mean to say yes. And then we punch, punch, punch. And pilfer. Oh my gosh. We're gonna try it again. It's only one time in the whole game you can get these stupid glasses. This reminds me of Earthbound. I don't know if any of you ever played Earthbound, but Pooh, the martial artist, can only equip one weapon in the entire game. And it is a weapon that you either get as a random... Well, it's not a random drop. It drops from one enemy in the game, but the drop rate is like 1 in 100. That means that in theory, every 100 fights should produce one. Except every time you go into it, it is a 1 in 100 chance. So you could be rolling 99 every single time and never get it. And that's kind of what these moon glasses remind me of. Here's the one and only time that you have the opportunity to get them, and they're just a rare steal. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, she doesn't drop anything, so I wouldn't be able to get this from, like, defeating her and just moving on. I have to steal them. But then again, they said to to steal and then get to the end of the fight and see if it's in there? No, I don't believe that for a second. It tells you what you steal. Why would I steal the photon beam or ray or whatever? I don't remember who was in chat a day or two ago. But they seem to be much more familiar with the game. I would not mind them telling me if it's true that I won't know if I got the moon glasses until after the fight. I mean, we can see if that's the case, but I genuinely don't believe that. That seems ridiculous. Let me... Chrono Cross moon glasses. We're gonna try it one last time. This will be the last time, unless I miss the steal. Okay. Sounds as though it could be stolen. It could also be dropped. That sucks. A lot. A lot. So as long as a kid successfully steals, then I will see this fight all the way through to the end. If she misses, then we are resetting, because I only get to steal one thing. So let's just pretend that she is going to steal. And go ahead and start hitting her with some of our best attacks. I would love it if it said moon glasses. It does not. Okay, well, we're seeing this through to the end, as I said. It's not too bad, not too bad. Mon Dieu! Moi is defeated. So at least it's not that terribly hard of a fight, but yeah, it looks like I did not get anything. Except another photon beam. Ooh la la! You really are strong, très fort, Sammy. Please, Sammy, turn back now. She is nothing but bad luck. She will bring nothing but misfortune to your life. Are you one of Lynx's minions? Actually, I see that you are not. It must have been that munchkin that just flew away. Miss Riddle had informed me that Lynx and the General were heading to Fort Dragonia. I played it safe and went into hiding for a while. And it looks like Lynx did pay me a visit. I'm sure the General has no idea what happened here. Lynx is the one behind all this. I had a feeling something like this might happen. That is why I made sure to build a sturdy stronghold underground. I believe it should still be intact. Are you here to ask me questions? Come, there's no need to be shy. I'm so mad about the moon glasses, guys. Like, oh, that breaks my heart. Only one chance to get them in the game, and we didn't get them. Whatever. That's fine. I've never gotten them before. That's the norm. I see. So you have met Miss Riddle and Glenn. Yes, I once wielded a sword as a proud member of the Acacia Dragoons. Glenn's father, Garai, the blacksmith Zappa, and I used to tear up the battlefield. But that was a good 15 years ago. When Garai lost his life on the central continent, I vowed to become his son's guardian. I officially retired 4 years ago after Dario received his father's sword, the Einlanzer. I have been here ever since, living a carefree life away from the rest of the world. However, Dario is no longer with us. Life is so unpredictable. It was then that Lynx approached General Viper. He spoke of the legendary treasure, the Frozen Flame, which is able to heal all illnesses and fulfill any dreams. I do not know what this man Lynx is plotting, but I believe General Viper intends to overthrow the nation of Por with the power of this legendary jewel. Por is a nation governed by militarism. It has brought suffering to many people on the central continent of Xenon. Perhaps the General envisions a bright and peaceful world, much like Guardia was at one time. Or is he planning to find the answer as to why we have continued to hurt and kill each other since antiquity? In any case, I no longer wish to involve myself in any conflicts. Besides, there is no way I would want to face General Viper in battle. Young one, should you plan to engage in battle with Lynx, beware. He is a fearsome man. I suggest you rest here for the night and leave in the morning. There are many cursed spirits wandering the seas around here. Rumor has it that they attack ships and suck the souls out of humans.
I've heard rumors about this accursed ghost ship.
Baga, what? A ghost ship? Ha! Don't you trying to scare me? Don't make me laugh. Do not take the sea lightly, young lady. Mankind knows only the land and the surface of the sea. No man can truly know what hides beneath the waves. Okay. Well, sounds as though we are going to the ghost ship. But before we do that, we do want to go back to Termina. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Because we have some iron, and we should definitely improve the weapons that we can. And again, remember, there is a prophecy that says that it will be these three who enter. So if I could use the iron to boost just their equipment, then we should be good. And I think Termina is the only place that works with iron. There's Termina. Naturally, our forge is 1,000,000 miles away. Okay. Welcome! This here's the official blacksmith of the Acacia Dragoons. We carry only the best goods. Come and take a look. Alright. I want an iron swallow. Yes. Then I want an iron dagger. Yes. And I want... Who's my last person? It's Rasley. So I want a rod. Yes. And then if one will do it, I am going to try to give myself iron mail. And one would do it. Okay. And it looks like I can steal iron off of Mel and Skelly. Do you know about this? There's an amazing material called rainbow that can be smithed into very fine items. When we were young, we went out to search for it ourselves, but never found it. We stopped searching when Karsh was born. Children are far more valuable than any treasure, you know. But that man hasn't been shut down. But that man hasn't been shut down yet. Who knows when he might yell out that he's going back on his search. I do. I know when. Okay. What I saw was that Skelly and Mel are sitting on iron. So we'll put them back in ivory. And now, iron mail, iron swallow, iron dagger, iron mail. I wish that I could sort the weapons, and maybe there's a way that I've never figured out. So feel free to tell me if there's like one button that I press and that fixes everything. But as far as I can tell, there's no way to organize your equipment. I find that a little bit irritating. Okay, that was not worth a growth level, but might be worth putting a photon beam or two on. Okay. They're saying this would be the time to go get those expensive elements from Marbule. But I might hold off until we're closer to the volcano. Okay. And in fact, I happen to know that the next part is kind of a pain in the butt. And so I think we're going to call it early. So let me get into position. We'll save here. And then tomorrow we will ride into that cloudy area and we will deal with that. But it's a longer bit of gameplay. Starts with a couple of boss fights and then turns into a maze with a lot of fights in it, culminating in another boss fight. So I would rather wait to do all of that until tomorrow. So, not tomorrow, Monday. Also, I'm going to be starting a new job on Monday, and while that shouldn't impact the schedule, hello Blazin, I'm glad you're here. Just forgive me if I'm a little flustered on Monday. You know, it's a little bit hard. Thank you very much, Blazin. I mean, I haven't heard like that the paperwork went through yet, but I haven't checked my email. But at the same time, I don't know why my paperwork wouldn't go through. So I'm planning on starting my job on Monday. And when that happens, it might make things a little bit tricky over on this side of things, but we'll see. Tonight, I've got to finish editing a podcast, and so be sure to be subscribed to Potato Chip Pictures on your favorite podcatcher, and then we can do all of that. So yes, trust the process. That's what we always gotta do. Adapt and grow and trust the process, bro. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and in the case of Blazin, thank you for popping in here at the end. I'll be back on Monday with the SS Invincible. Goodbye!